What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Charleston White has some pretty good takes. I will admit that. However, I want to talk about something that's very important. Sometimes he has very terrible ones. And that includes me, includes you. But the reason is that because when you don't really have any experience dealing with certain people, it's hard for you to discuss it. And somebody like myself who, I've been all across the world, and there are some similarities in black stereotypes. There are also a lot of myths, okay? And this one is a big one. Now, Brother Charleston White is going to talk about why black athletes choose white women, okay? Now, I do want to play this clip, and then I'm going to come back.
Because when you get that rich, the white woman don't focus on you. Yeah, she go get all the money affairs and all to make sure the businesses run smooth, go get the charity, and the black woman be squabbling with you about your dick. Yeah, your black woman go squabble with you about your dick. White woman go open charities up, start doing book clubs and reading shit, making sure she picked a accountant and financial advisor, and the black will be one about, bitch, who is that calling? Who is that? So that's why. I ain't bullshit. She gonna be stuck on the part. She ain't gonna never get the financial and business aspect of it. So I see why they do that.
Yeah. So you don't think that makes them what can I say?
Like homie, listen, you damn near have to. When you go to making the kind of money them niggas making, homie, for one, the black woman, homie, she'll trip anywhere. She'll check you in front of your business partner. And so he'll start saying, man, you can't control your woman. Man, your woman will come. So he'll start not wanting to do business with you. Because your woman y'all will be out together, your woman will catch attitude in front of his woman and wife, and everybody about business be looking at your woman crazy because she in her feelings. Mm. The black woman, between the black woman and the black man, they in their feelings everywhere. Everybody else trying to have a good time, they go get in their feelings. Everybody else trying to conduct business, handle business, it's gonna be so, that's why. That's why you see all the niggas with a white bra. Unless they been with the woman like Snoop Dogg, Denzel, that's why. Because nobody's training and teaching black girls how to deal with successful black men. They just learning how to deal with hood. Nobody's teaching and training them, homie.
So guys, you've heard what he had to say. Now, of course, you need to have some black men that go to these predominantly white institutions. So white women are more available to them. And he's saying on average, black women are more about the D and not worried about the money. Whereas white women are more worried about the home, doing things for the family and stuff like that. Let me just say this. On average, white women tend to come from two-parent households and understand how to do that more or less than black women do. All right. But now at the end of the day, we got to discuss it. It's all about the person. It's all about the person. And this is something that we usually don't realize. If you are a person and you are a person that's affluent and you're a person that's rich, you're going to be able to find, like, the problems that I would have with black women back in the States when I was at a certain level. On average, I wouldn't have that now, right? And I'm going to tell you why. Because I believe I have more certain standards for myself than I wouldn't. Because I see so many black men dealing with white women that have issues. White women who are out here thotting it up. I mean, Russell Wilson had that problem. I mean, his first wife slept with one of the players, Golden Tate. So the thing is that seeing that black women are more focused on the D and not the business reflects on the sort of man that it is. And I just don't look at that. Look at LeBron James and his wife. I mean, still married. Look at Chris Paul and his wife. Still married. Look at Magic Johnson and his wife. Still married. I mean, look at Russell Westbrook and his wife. Still married. Look at Doug Christie and his wife. I mean, we have so many examples of black men married to black women. I mean, if you want to look at Larsa Pippen, she ain't necessarily white, but I mean, you can see that all day. Black men and, you know, dealing with white women. You see Dak Prescott, he goes back and forth between different white women all the time. And this is just because Charleston White is just not a person that has ever experienced anything outside of, you know, maybe like hood rats. He's a smart guy in certain aspects, but you know, you do have black women out there who do want that for themselves. And then also as a man, I hate to say this, but I'm gonna say this. As a leader, it is your job that if you have a woman that has a potential, you need to put her on that sort of program. That's called good leadership. All right. Good leadership. That's the difference. Good leadership as a man. You are the one that instill in the woman what she should be doing. And if she can't do that, she don't need to be there. Get her out of there. Plain blank period. Ain't that what the white man do with his woman? Isn't that what the white man do? That's what the white man does. The white man trains his woman on what she needs to be. The black man can still do the same thing, but he gotta be ready to do the same thing. And this is what I'm talking about. We have ladies that are capable of being such. And I know plenty of people, and you know people who can do stuff like that. Now, of course, you know, women can always be petty, and black women can be petty. But again, if you're choosing that kind of woman, a lot of ownership, like a lot of athletes, I think when they choose white women, they choose white women for, and I'm not saying I have any proof of this. I don't think a lot of black athletes are choosing black women for the qualities they choose white women for. This is a personal thing I'm talking about. Black athletes in particular. Black men who are not athletes, yes. But black athletes, are they choosing white women to be these other things and choosing black women just to be IG models and people who are very sexual? And again, I just feel like, and I'm a guy who understands problems that black women have. I just can't, it's hard for me to buy that. Especially as a black man at a certain level where you got the opportunity to be a real man, to lead your woman down the path that you need her to be at. And if she's not there, you could easily get somebody else to come in and fulfill that gap. I do know white women tend to be there more than black women on average. But to say that, you know, that's not out there. I mean, we have examples of it. There are too many examples of Denzel Washington and his wife. I mean, you have so many black women out there, and I'm talking about even in athletes, that you have that, and that's not the case. A lot of these black athletes and rappers, they choose women on purpose who can't do nothing but have sex. Isn't that what DJ Academics' problem is? Academics is a very smart man. He's a very talented man. A man like him, and he don't even really deal with black chicks, but look at the kind of chicks he deals with. He doesn't make them do anything. You know, like that's what Academics doesn't do. He's not focusing on the woman needs to do X, Y, and Z for him. That's not important. Academics just cares about, you know, the booty, not making them do anything. So and clearly, but I think if he was dealing with a white chick, and he deals with a lot of Latinos, I just think the white chick he would look at differently. It's kind of like how, you know, black women, when they deal with black men, they pick a certain kind of guy. When they want to go and deal with white men, they're not dealing with that same situation, that same dustiness in which they complain about black men. They're going to go out there and pick the right kind of guy for them, right? I think that black men do that. When black men are dealing with black women, we're not necessarily looking at the things that we should be trying to have as athletes. I'm talking about the athletes only. But then going over to the white woman, hey, it's a little different. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you subscribe to the bell. We're out.